All right, let's take a look at this question here. X squared times quantity x squared minus 25 minus 9 times quantity x squared minus 25. Let's see how we're going to go about solving this. All right, so what you'll notice when you look at this problem is you're going to see very quickly that these two bad boys match up, right? These two binomials match up. So what we can do is we can actually factor these two binomials out. And if we do that, we actually end up getting x squared, sorry about that, x squared minus 25 times x squared minus 9 equals 0. Now, this is not necessarily entirely intuitive, and a lot of times students want to rewrite x squared minus 25 twice. But what's actually going on here? Let me do something a little simpler. Okay, let's say I give you a problem. Let's say I give you 10x plus 15. Okay, now 10x plus 15 is, you have 10 and 15 share 5 in common. So I can rewrite this as 5 times 2x plus 5 times 3. Okay, notice that just like here, they share that the 5 here, the 5 here, and the 5 here are the same as x squared minus 25 here and here. Okay, so we could factor out a 5, and this is I think this is pretty intuitive. And we get 5 times quantity 2x plus 3. You're doing the same idea here. Think of this as the 5, and you're factoring it out. So if I distributed this entire amount back in here, if I did x squared minus 25 times x squared, I would get this whole amount. And if I did x squared minus 25 times 9, I would get this amount. In much the same way that you do 5 times 2, you're going to get 10x, and then 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, so that's all that's going on here. Just remember, if you have things that are you see a problem like this, and you have values that share the same exact terms, you can factor them out, and that's what we're doing here. Okay, all right. Now that I've done this, what do I do from here? Well, it's because you really have some quantity times another quantity. What you really have is anything times anything that's equal to 0 means that either x squared minus 25 is 0, or x squared minus 9 is 0. Okay, it's got to be one or the other. So all I got to do now it's just basic algebra. Solve, add 25 to both sides. And x squared equals 25. So x is going to be plus or minus 5. Okay, again, all I'm doing here, in case it's not clear, I've taken the square root, I'm getting x is plus or minus 5. Okay, do the same thing over here, add 9 to both sides. Draw a line down here. And when I do this, I get x squared equals to 9, and by the same idea, plus or minus 3. Again, all I'm doing is taking the square root of this. Just remember, when you take the square root, it's plus or minus, because 3 times 3 is 9, but also negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. Okay, so this guy and this guy are my final answer. So I could say x is equal to 5, negative 5, 3, negative 3. All right, hopefully that makes sense. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next video.